Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Lower Manhattan. Today, Wednesday, December 27th, 2023. We're covering the Southern District of New York Courthouse. And yesterday we wrote a number of stories, but we'll focus on this one first. Bob Menendez, Gold Bar Menendez, well, he wants to delay his trial. He says that there's a lot of discovery, and he says that he's going to invoke the speech and debate clause. The government said, not so fast. You've overestimated the discovery, and you have more than enough time. So we'll see. We'll see what the ruling is. Judge Sidney Stein is definitely working this week. I attended an in-person criminal case of his yesterday, so be expecting a ruling on the request for a delay in the trial coming soon. Also, late last night, and I'm talking late, past 10 p.m., a 6-lawyer Boston firm filed a copyright action against Winston Strawn, New York-based Winston Strawn, with 1,000 lawyers, and it involves their claim that Winston Strawn stole their Rule 12 motion to dismiss. They both have similar cases. In fact, they may even be getting consolidated. But before they did, the Boston firm filed a motion to dismiss. Days later, Winston Strawn filed one that they claim, the Boston firm claims, is identical or nearly identical. Then they copyrighted it. I don't know, maybe it took time for it to be processed. It's a copyright claim. Some of it's skepticism whether you actually can copyright a legal pleading. They seem to cite a case by Judge Rakoff and one from the Central District of California. On the other hand, the Winston Strawn came back and said that merely filing a legal brief doesn't constitute publication for purposes of the Copyright Act. It's just a making public. So there's that. But we're in a rush because we're going to be covering inside the United Nations, from which we're banned by Antonio Guterres. There's a so-called area formula meeting of the Security Council on the topic of Ukraine. And we're going to be doing it as the Free UN Coalition for Access, FUNCA, FUNCA_info on Twitter. It's back. It's an organization that's fighting for the transparency and full access without content restrictions, without picking and choosing, without propaganda to the United Nations. So FUNCA, check it out. Inner City Press, to be continued.